Well, hello everybody. Hello and welcome back to Me and My Shadow. Whew. Pro tip. When you live in Texas and you're riding in the summertime, consider another color for your riding gear other than black. Whew. So, how the heck is everybody doing today? Welcome back to Me and My Shadow. Hope this video is finding everybody well. As I'm sure by now you're so used to me saying, it is a hot day in Texas. Upper 90s. And I have my Bond armored shirt on underneath my t-shirt here. So I've got protection. I've got the Backsaver D30 armor. It does have shoulder pads and your elbow, and Shan, of course, wearing the gloves, armored gloves. It's actually really, with the shirt on, guys, it's not that bad. Not bad at all. Sorry if you're getting a little bit too much wind noise here. It is definitely breezy, a hot breezy day. It's kind of like a blast furnace, right? So let's talk about our motorcycles. What we all came to this channel, we didn't come to talk about the heat. We all know it's hot. We all know that we wear our safety gear, right? Unless, of course, we don't, which you guys have seen videos of me not doing when I get lazy. But for the most part, wear your safety gear. Come home in one piece. If you do have that accident, you do have that spill, at least the damage will be minimalized, whatever the word is. Minimal damage compared to catastrophic, right? Anyway, enough on that safety thing. Let's talk about our motorcycles. I've been getting quite a few comments, and thank you guys so much for the comments and suggestions. They're awesome. I don't know why. If you guys can see in my mirror, this guy has decided to ride up my ass. It is 30 miles an hour here. I'm doing 40. And this person has decided that it's more fun to ride up the motorcycle rider's tailpipe. Idiots. Idiots. So let's talk about what we do to our motorcycles. Let's talk about modding them out. There you go, ma'am, sir, whoever you are. Enjoy your day. I have played around with the idea of putting a Batwing fairing on the motorcycle. But there's just something inside of me. It's like, if you guys go back and watch my earlier videos, I had hard shell bags on the back of this bike, and I had fully intended to turn this motorcycle into kind of like a mini bagger. But an epiphany hit me. Boop. And I was like, you know what? Let's leave this bike as it was intended. Now, you guys can leave a comment and let me know if you think I'm crazy, wrong on this, or if I'm right on target. I'd love to hear your comments and opinions on this. And I know, I mean, I used to do a video series where I'd have people send in pictures of their motorcycles and we would show them again, and I plan on doing that again in the near future. But the more I got to looking at this bike, the more I thought, you know what, it's really not designed as a mini bagger. It's really not. Even though a Batwing fairing would not look bad on this motorcycle, And it would serve quite a bit of purpose for wind protection and all that. I've got a big enough windscreen on here that I really don't think I'm going to need to worry about it. But the thing is that you got to make the bike your own. And a lot of these comments from people are like, I really like the modifications. Where did you get this at? Where did you get that at? Well, guys, I pieced it together over time. But I've decided that this motorcycle has its own personality. And I mean, I know it's just a machine, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It has its own... It was designed to look a certain way. And the more I changed it, like with the hard-shelled bags and stuff like that, the less I really liked it. I liked the look. It didn't look bad with the hard-shelled bags on there, but it didn't fit the motorcycle. I'm going to want to go on more distance trips. And more distance trips meaning longer distance, maybe day out trips where you stay overnight and come back the next day, things along those lines. But that really, honestly, is not, and this bike can be used that way, but it's not honestly what I want to use this bike for. I want this bike for more in town, more cruising, more back roads, more things like that, shorter trips, and I want to get a larger displacement motorcycle for those longer trips that's built more for it. Yes, maybe a Honda Goldwing. Yes, something, a VTX 1800, something bigger. And something that is more designed for that. I think that Honda, Yamaha, Harley Davidson, and all that, all those different manufacturers I don't think that they're crazy. I don't think they're wrong. I don't think they're misguided. I think that each motorcycle has its own kind of persona. Like, look at this. This is nice. How you doing, sir? Another motorcyclist out for a jaunt. But the more I got to thinking about it, the more I was like, do I really want to change it up? Do I like the way this looks now? Or do I want to change it up to be more of a touring looking motorcycle? And I just don't think that, honestly, the Honda Shadow 750, even though it can do the job, and yes, you can travel long distance with it, is really what I personally want to use it for. So you can customize it to whatever your ideal bike is, and there's really no right or wrong. There's going to always be opinions as to who likes what and why they like whatever, and that's fine. Everybody has opinions, but for the most part, just do what you want with your motorcycle, man. Make it your own, right? Make the ride your own, because it's your motorcycle. You're the one that gets on it and rides it. You're the one that knows where your comfort level is, and you're the one that knows exactly what you want that bike to be. And that's the beauty, especially of a Honda Shadow 750. Guys, the aftermarket on these motorcycles is huge in accessories and things that you can buy, so you can really, really make it your own. If you want to turn it into a mini bagger, you can do so. If you want to leave it, street sexy, as I like to call it, you can do that as well. It's really up to you. There's really no right or wrong when it comes to it. Now, there are different products that are better for the motorcycle and better for longevity. You can end up spending quite a bit of money, or you can go cheaper and get what you want. I tend to cheap out. Sorry, I just do on certain things. But like this seat, this Mustang seat, I did not cheap out on. So make the bike yours is all I'm saying. Just to say, for all of you that have questions in regards to what you should do with the bike, really what I did, honestly, is go out in the garage, take a really good, close, hard look at the bike, and then think about the reasons why you bought the motorcycle to begin with. What did you really want to accomplish? Was it that you wanted to accomplish long distance rides? Was it that you wanted to do just short jaunts, just you and the wife want to get on and putz around? Did you want to use it as a daily commuter back and forth to work to save gas money? Whatever your reasoning behind buying the motorcycle is, that's what you're going to gear your style towards. If it's something that you're going to use for more long distance and more day trips and things like like that, then you're going to have to think about more storage than I have on this bike. You're going to want to think about a tail bag. You're going to want to think about those things. If it's nothing more than just a weekend cruiser that you get out and go to the lake, or, you know, take your kids out, or just go out with your friends and go to a nice bar or restaurant, then that's something that you need to consider too. You may not need as much storage. You may not need as much on the motorcycle. So the bike really is a blank canvas. Oh. So fill that canvas with what you really want the motorcycle to be, what suits you. I hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did, please feel free to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. I do appreciate everybody watching today. A lot more to come on the channel, of course. And if you want to see more about, like, I don't know, adding highway bars, or the type of windscreen, or the bags, go ahead and check out some of my other videos, and I'll put this video down here. Other than that, everybody, have a kick-ass day.